and I'm with House Handshake.
What I'm supposed to do, but I'm not aware. My thoughts, my mind, in my head. Now they work against each other instead.
We are a family. We live together in the same house, and we just live and breathe music. Our one thing, we just want to make music and spread some love, because music really brings some people together. I guess you could say it started with me and Sarah. She is a fireball of high emotions. The songs that she brings to us brings us to tears and breaks her down to tears half the time. I met here in Winnipeg, and then I decided to leave, and I went to BC to go and try and find musicians. And after a couple weeks there, I asked her to come and move out with me, and she actually came all the provinces over, and then we kind of started House Handshake there. We had a house full of musicians, and I was still looking for musicians, and then I realized, I was like, wait a second, we have all the musicians right here in the house. So at that time, Daryl had joined us, and we clicked really well. Me, Sarah, and Daryl. Daryl is just a bundle of love. I've seen people just fall in love with him immediately, and I almost don't understand it. He's such a good person, and it really helps us all in the band. Daryl, it turns out he's like my cousin in a number of different ways. My half-sister is his cousin, etc., etc. We have family ties. So we said, Vancouver's not doing it. Let's go back to where the music is good. And we came back here to Winnipeg. From there, Tanner joined us immediately, and he just fit in with us. It was just about the feel of it, not so much about the skill of the musician. And he is, oh my God, he's a fireball shot. He's just insane. The most high energy, craziest guy I know. He makes me laugh every single day. Tanner fit, and then we started it, and we started playing shows in Winnipeg. Brennan and Tate were playing a show together as another band, and Brennan said, hey, do those guys need a drummer? And Tate said, yep. So that's where Brennan joined in. I don't see enough of Brennan. He doesn't live with us, but he's this classically trained jazz drummer or something. I can't put my finger on it, but he's such a humble guy, and he just fits with us so well. And then last year when we were here at Hoot Owl, I broke my wrist, so I needed a guitar to fill in, and that's where Tate came in. And we just couldn't let go of him. Just the most free-spirited, soulful person you'll ever meet. You might see him around the festival hugging trees. And he'll tell you about why it's so good to hug the tree, because it gives you good energy. So now we're a six-piece. That's the condensed version, but there's some juicy bits in there if I really had the time. Well, we like to try to change it as much as we can, but I like to say that it's sensual, soulful, indie folk. In my time. started our album, which we're just calling House Handshake, but it's starting with the EP, House, which released in February of this year, 2019. It's got 4 tracks on it, and then we're going to be heading back into the studio later this year. We're working on the second EP called Handshake, and then we're going to go again next year to record, and we're going to condense all those EPs, put it into an album called House Handshake. And that'll be a bulk of us meeting each other and writing and feeling each other out. Behind House Handshake was not any of us to be stealing the spotlight, but to share it. And we're still trying to figure it out, but I think the important thing is that we're sharing this music, and it's not supposed to be about any one of us. It is the collective sound that we make together, but more importantly, how it makes other people feel. Hard-hitting songs that meant a lot to us, and they've helped us grow, and that's why we play them for people. That's something we really want to stress. It's not about us, it's about you.